As you guys know, the brand iUNIK has been getting so much attention in the last few months. When I first heard about it, I was like, let me get some of them. And by some of them, I mean 4 out of the 6 that they have, and these are actually the most popular ones that they're currently selling. People don't really talk about the other 2. They don't really get as much love. We are going to be talking about the iUNIK Beta Glucan Power Moisture Serum, the iUNIK Black Snail Restore Serum, the iUNIK Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum, and the iUNIK Tea Tree Relief Serum. These have been getting so much attention. You know, as a skincare YouTuber, I felt the responsibility to talk about these and give you guys an overview of the ingredients and each individual ingredient's functions, and also my experience of using them in the past 2 months. I've been using these for 2 months straight every day. So I give about 2 weeks per serum, and I really want to share with you if it's worth your money, if it improved my skin whatsoever, did I really see improvements, and just overall how I used it, my thoughts, all of that. But before we get started, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new skincare video so you never miss out. Let's get into the ingredients really quickly. Let's first talk about the Beta Glucan Power Moisture Serum. This, out of the other 3 I have, is actually the most simple. It has only 6 ingredients. The rest has like well over 15, maybe even 20. That being said, this is actually the most suitable for people who have sensitive skin. The more you put on, the more risk. The less you put on, the less risk. Most of it, 98% in particular, is made up with this beta glucan ingredient. Beta glucan is basically a larger molecule made up of smaller sugar molecules called polysaccharides. This can be found in cell walls of like seaweed, yeast, oats, and mushrooms. This ingredient can help boost your moisture levels, and it also contains antioxidant properties to fight off those free radicals. Great for sensitive skin, improving redness, also great for those who suffer with dryness and dehydrated skin. According to their website, they claim that beta glucan can store 20% more moisture than hyaluronic acid. And we all know how hyaluronic acid has gained a lot of popularity in the last year. Hyaluronic acid, they've just been gaining and gaining more popularity. I think the more and more people use it, the more people are starting to realize that hyaluronic acid doesn't work for everybody. Beta glucan is actually a great alternative for hyaluronic acid. On their website, according to their studies, they actually claim beta glucan can actually hold 20% more moisture than hyaluronic acid itself. If you were to pick from the serums that they have, definitely this is the most suitable for those who have sensitive skin. I actually quite like it. It definitely helped my moisture level. That's about it. Definitely best for sensitive, dry, dehydrated skin. We're gonna get into my experience with each of them and my personal thoughts in a little bit. Moving on to the next one. This is the Tea Tree Relief Serum. This is actually one of my favorite of the 4 that I have. This actually contains 67% tea tree leaf water. It's just basically tea tree extract diluted in water. What I like about this is that tea tree actually has a lot of antioxidant benefits. It can help people who especially have acne prone skin. It can actually help soothe irritation and lessen some redness if you suffer with any redness. Overall, it can help protect the skin from any inflammation and stuff like that. Tea tree can actually be a little tricky because it can be sensitizing, but the more tea tree there is in a product, the more risk of irritation you could get. Because this is tea tree leaf water, it's not like 100% pure tea tree. It's not going to give you as high of a risk of any irritation. I actually kind of found this quite gentle. Tea tree actually contains some irritating components like linalool and limonene, which can be sensitizing for those who have sensitive skin. The tea tree in here is not strong enough to revolutionize your skin, but definitely more for people to help maintain skin and just add on to aiding your skin if you have irritation, acne, redness, stuff like that. But this product alone definitely is not going to cure acne because of the tea tree. This also contains almost 20% Centella asiatica leaf water, so I believe it was about 19.5%. So it's basically Centella extract diluted in water, again, kind of like the tea tree. Centella asiatica is an amazing ingredient, and I've spoken about it so many times on my channel. It's a really rich antioxidant to help with those free radicals and can also help minor damage with its anti-inflammatory properties. Another couple notable ingredients in here is niacinamide to help with oil control and brightening up the skin tone, along with adenosine to help with brightening up your skin tone. The list of amazing ingredients really goes on because it's packed with so many beautiful plant extracts like broccoli, alfalfa, cabbage, wheat, radish extract, and so many other extracts. Even though the other plant extracts are very small in concentration, I feel like they all kind of work together to help boost your skin's health. It's just like one amazing extract after the next. Overall, out of the 4 serums, this is definitely the best one for oily and acne-prone skin. So the next one is the Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum. They don't give the exact percentage of how much propolis is actually in the serum, but propolis is actually the first ingredient, and typically skincare brands like to put the most potent ingredient as the first ingredient. It's actually collected by bees from plants and can help soothe the skin, and also has those antioxidant properties. And it also has honey. Honey is really great as a humectant. Like the tea tree serum, this actually has a beautiful mix of other plant extracts like fig, licorice, ginkgo biloba to help boost the skin's health, and it's really just a beautiful blend. And I think that's what iUNIK is so good at doing with most of these serums. They just take beautiful extracts and blend it all together to make one powerful, hydrating, nourishing serum. And what I love about it is that the serums are so discreet. It's nothing crazy. There's no like intense fragrance. It actually contains witch hazel. Witch hazel is one of those ingredients that's just been controversial for the past year, or maybe even more, because a lot of people think witch hazel can be irritating. I still, as of this day, don't have a solid opinion when it comes to witch hazel, because I just need to see more facts and studies done with it. I used to be one of those people that would use Bayer's witch hazel every single day, like multiple times a day. I didn't notice any over dryness in my skin. Witch hazel has the ability to dilate leaky blood vessels, to not have such overly excessive production of oil. Witch hazel does contain tannins. A buildup of tannins can actually lead to that irritation, and I feel like witch hazel, just like tea tree oil, has like its good and its bad. It can be beneficial, but it also has this downside, and the fact that it's in a lower concentration of witch hazel, I don't think that this should really scare people or be overly concerned about it. That being said, this is definitely a serum to help nourish and hydrate the skin. So if you have, again, more dehydrated, dry skin, you might actually like this if you're looking for some extra nourishment. But this is actually my least favorite of the 4 that I have. When it comes to the main ingredients like propolis, I'm not as impressed as I would be with like SNAIL. So the next one we're actually going to talk about is the iUNIK Black Snail Restore Serum. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. This was actually in, I think, my 2020's favorites, I think. This contains black snail. 70% of it is actually made with that black snail. Snail can actually help regenerate skin cells, and it's overall a really good hydrating, moisturizing product. Snail secretion contains a bunch of different components like glycosaminoglycans, proteoglycans, allantoin, hyaluronic acid, just a beautiful mixture to help soothe and moisturize the skin, and also collagen, some elastin, basically proteins that are a little too large to get actually into the skin, but actually acts as a humectant, trying to pull in some moisture. Snail is actually surprisingly one of my favored ingredients. It's kind of like a hyaluronic acid. I haven't really had a hyaluronic acid product that I like, and so I feel like Snail is my hyaluronic acid for those who literally love hyaluronic acid. It just helps keep my skin really moisturized throughout the day. What is tricky about Snail though is it can be a little gloopy and sticky and just heavy on the skin, but the way that they formulated Snail into here, even though it's 70%, which is a pretty potent packed snail secretion serum, it's not heavy and it's not sticky. It's actually really lightweight. This contains 10% Centella asiatica, which is great because it contains those amino acids. It's also formulated with glycerin, which is a humectant, a bunch of beautiful plant extracts like soybean ferment, soybean seed, rice, eggplant, mugwort, licorice root extract, and just so many more. This is definitely a serum if you're looking to hydrate the skin and also help with your skin's nourishment, kind of like food for skin. That's what I think of serums, as kind of like food for skin. This is actually my favorite of the other serums. It just keeps my skin really moisturized and hydrated throughout the day. After using them for 2 months, the one thing that I did notice is that these products did not revolutionize my skin. My main concerns like acne and excessive oiliness, it didn't really help with that. What it did help with was keeping my skin moisturized, keeping my skin very plump, so my skin concerns aren't as noticeable. This actually helped keep my skin hydrated throughout the time that I was using retinoids. And retinoids can be super tough on the skin because it can actually cause a lot of dryness, a lot of peeling. I feel like there's so many things that I love about this product is that it literally absorbed so quickly into my skin. It gave my skin the most beautiful, plump glow. It was almost like glowing from within. If you do suffer from dehydration, dry skin, if you're looking for something that will help hold moisture into your skin, these actually do a great job. And the fact that the ingredients are packed with so many great ingredients, it just makes the serum that much better. Knowing the fact that you're using a serum that has a really good, well thought out ingredients list. I find these to actually be beyond lightweight, and it provides so much moisture into the skin without feeling heavy. I just really think that they found a perfect medium with not being too thick and not being too light. There are many things that I like about these serums, but the one thing that stands out to me the most is that they use glass packaging. Pretty sure that's glass. Glass packaging, just one, looks a lot more luxurious than a plastic bottle. It doesn't make you feel as guilty buying a glass packaging than something that's plastic, especially if you're gonna repeatedly buy something. It's a lot more sustainable, earth-friendly. I actually think these are really affordable serums and you're getting the most for your money. The way that I use it is I actually like to apply this right after I get out of the shower. I usually shower at night. I'm a night showerer. I actually like to apply this when my skin is damp because when your skin's damp, it can absorb more product that you put on top. I do sometimes apply it on drier skin, but I don't get the same effect of like having plumper, more moisturized skin. So I definitely recommend trying it out as soon as you get out of the shower. I've noticed my skin to look healthier, visibly more plump, more glowy. So that is it for my entire review. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have a friend that you know is going to benefit from this video, please be sure to share it with them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Also, if you have any questions, comment them down below so I can answer them. Okay, bye.